I appreciate everybody looking out for me, but if we should have learned one thing tonight, it's not to believe what we hear on Pastor Petty's live. Do y'all really think Shannon has ins with, like, anyone like Samantha or Bougie or any of them to know what they were going to talk about? And honestly, hypothetically, even if there is, like, some live planned on me, it's fucking what I deserve at this point, okay? Like, I need for everybody, if something doesn't freak me out and make me worry, I need for it to not freak other people out and make it, like, a thing. Because number one, all you're doing is getting yourself riled up. And then number two, like, I just don't care. Like, it is what it is. I understand you guys are looking out for me. And I appreciate that. But, like, at the same time, sometimes it stresses me out more that people get upset when it comes to things about me than the actual things that people are upset about. Like, I've been getting a lot of comments because Shannon went up in Pastor Petty's box and said that the reason I wasn't allowed in the box was because there was going to be a second live or second half to the live, and it's about me, and, like, I'm going to be exposed. Okay, well, number one, like, if someone wants to do a live on me, it's not the end of the world to me. Like, it is what it is. I've had 5 hate pages about me, right, Burning Bridges? Like, I just honestly would fucking deserve it at this point. But also, like, I don't for a second think people were playing in my face like that. I don't think that Sam's like that. I don't think Virgo's like that. I don't think Thinning is like that. Like, they have way more integrity than that. That's the kind of shit Pastor Petty pulls. So if you're window watching Pastor Petty, the last thing I think you need to do is message me about stuff that's being said about me on there. 'Cause I just don't care. Which gets me to my second point. I just want to address. People keep saying the only reason I left Petty is because he dragged me, but I don't understand where he dragged me. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't cared enough about his opinion for a few months to, like, feel like he dragged me. But I don't think he did anything to me that compares at any level to the other people that he has just put through the ringer. I will say it again. When it comes to Petty, I actually watched that live Samantha hosted over the summer with Bougie and them. And some things got said that really did make me question some things. And I don't know who remembers, but he took a week and a half off. And that live was perfectly timed, because when he took that week and a half off and he kept coming on to defend himself, he basically kind of proved that he was coming to, like, defend himself, but that it almost felt like he had something to hide at that point. But the reality of it was, a lot of us kind of were separated from him for a little bit, and in that separation, things chilled down, they got calm. You didn't have him yelling every time you saw him, or every time, like, he was normally on during the day, and you were able to kind of, like, pull away a little bit and ask questions, at least from my perspective. So that was my first big moment where I was kind of like, something just doesn't feel right about this. And some of the things that they had said kind of made me question things. Then he came back and he said he was going to do that Project 2025. And yeah, and I sat here and kind of watched in the background and felt that it was a thing for like a week or two. But he kind of went back to the same exact thing he was doing before, But it almost seemed as if he was taking additional steps not to mention certain people, like Sam, Virgo, all of them. Like, after that live, I could tell something shut him up. And part of me was like, I wonder if it's the threat that they would go to, like, his wife's commanding officer or something. But there were some other things in that live that I just sat back and I was like, I wonder if he's scared of this. I wonder if there's some truth to that. And I started watching. And I noticed that when he gets caught up in situations where he's not telling the truth, what he'll usually do is he will gaslight the situation. So he will turn it into a joke where he's sitting there telling you something funny and you're all he in the comments and eating it up, and God, I fucking hate that I ever did that shit. And then he'll add like an outrageous twist to it. Just such an outrageous twist that it makes the entire concept of the story seem as if it's just absurd. Just like with the chicken and the animal. I sometimes find myself questioning, I don't know, I haven't seen court documents, but sometimes I find myself questioning, you know, the original basis of the animal accusation was there. So it's not absurd for me to look at Pastor Petty and think he knew he got caught and he didn't want people to look at him sideways. So he added the chicken situation into it almost, because he's admitted himself that he made that up as a joke. And the chicken situation was what made the whole scenario seem absolutely crazy. And for me, when you sit back and you look at it, you're kind of like, well, how many of us knew that was a joke, but still thought this couldn't be true because this is the kind of like mentality we had, where it was such a joke at that point, like it made the actual foundation of what the accusation was feel silly and stupid. So then you start watching it and you start seeing things from a different light, and you're kind of on the edge. Like I remember coming on live, and I don't know how many of you remember this, but I was watching people just demand that people be voted off the island. And Rissa and I had a falling out at this point. But I saw a lot of people in the comments wanting to vote Rissa off the island. And for me, that just seemed really weird, because I know people have their feelings about other people. Some people like me, some people don't. Some people like Rissa, some people don't. Some people like Joyce, some people don't. And that's fine. But like, his platform was never one where you like voted off people and just didn't give them a box, because then you're talking about these people, but you're not giving them a chance to come in and defend their peace or their rights or anything like that. And when it was Rissa, it was just weird to me, because it didn't feel as if it was deserving. Like, I didn't feel like we voted Blue off the island because they created drama, they manipulated situations, they were being overly dramatic. It was just a entire situation where it was better for them in the long run, I think, to have been kind of made to sit down and not be all up in the drama and be erratic with it. But it didn't make sense with Rissa to me, because even if you feel some type of way about her, if we're going to sit here and we're going to vote people off the island because of how we feel about each other, it's just going to be a fucking episode of Survivor. Who's the last person standing? Because there were enough people in there. People didn't like me. People didn't like Rissa. People didn't like Smashley. People didn't like Petty, or not Petty. People didn't like Queen. People didn't like this person, that person. So that got really weird, because it felt as if that became like a whole way to like keep the truth out, where people wanted to vote each other off the island and not let people in boxes and all that stuff. So I called that out the day it happened, because I was just like, why are we fucking voting people off the island when this platform has always been about everyone being able to come in here and like defend themselves and stuff. Especially because after he went on vacation and he came back, he got worse and worse and worse and worse about receipts. He started to use allegedly, supposedly, maybe kind of, sorta, a lot more. And I don't know who remembers this. There was a live about a month ago, and I just kind of sat here, and it was like a light bulb for me. It was right before he threw Rissa under the bus and tried to accuse her of being that Snoop Dogg account, which was absurd and insane if you just look at the text messages in reality. I think it was maybe 2 months ago, maybe a month before that. Someone had sent him a receipt. And it was like a video clipped out, and they only provided the first part of an argument that fit their narrative. And he came on live and dragged this other person. I can't remember who the two people were, but he came on live, he dragged the person, he played the clip. Everybody got worked up, ran their mouths, blah, 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 blah. And then a day or two later, he came on live screaming about how if you're going to send him clips, you can't just clip out the part that discredits your story and blah, 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 blah. And for me, I'm sitting here and I'm like, but you're supposed to be the one showing up with receipts. You're supposed to be the one that is reporting the news. So why are you getting mad at other people for giving you their narrative when you should be the one that is asking, is this the whole clip? Like, is there more to this? Like, I got a text message today, screenshot, and part of me is kind of like, is this real? Is this not real? Because I know that the people in the text message are known to fake shit. And no, Elizabeth, don't say that. Like, can we mute that? I think that's bullshit. I'm done with people trying to tell me how to run my platform. I don't think people realize it. I've reached my max. I'm here to do me. I'm not going to let people sidetrack me. You're not going to get to tell me what to do or who to not cover. But also, like, I'm just not letting you, like, take up peace in my head. Because after that, he then, like, tried to do the whole PayPal thing. And I've said this before, but one of the things that I did when I put my PayPal in my bio for my birthday, it wasn't to get money. It was like to prove a point. And one of the points was that the day before that I put my bio or my PayPal in there, or actually the day of, I don't think people realized it until the next day, the day that I put my PayPal in there, and I said that I was trolling everybody. He actually had talked about how he could put his PayPal in his bio, but he just doesn't care. He doesn't need to do that, blah, 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 blah. Then he went live and he talked, and I think this is where people think he dragged me. He proved my point. He dragged me for the better part of 4 hours, like tried to drag me. I don't know. I sat here laughing at like half the shit he said. But basically backtracked on his words. It's not okay to have a PayPal. It's not this, it's not that. Nikki, who is getting money to pay her bills behind the scenes, went up there and called me a dry bagger. They tried to talk their ish about me. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, that kind of proved what I wanted it to prove. Like, it is what it is. Then that Friday, so I put the PayPal in my birthday on a Wednesday. That Friday, I had come out and said that I just was at like my breaking point. Like mentally, I was exhausted from getting on this app and being sent clip after clip after clip talking about what a terrible fucking person I am. Because I know me and I know my truth and I know that I never meant to hurt anybody. I never meant to... I just got so wrapped up in things and I didn't realize it, and I don't like the person I became when I sat with Petty. And I... Thank you, Winosaurus. I sat back, looked at what I could do. I was like, okay, if I can just like hit a reset button, like I just need space to be able to like clear my mind, move on from this. So I did what I did with the copyright stuff, kind of went live and told people that I had done it, and thought it was kind of weird because like those people listened to me 24/7, but nobody took into account, like, hey, she's saying she's going to do this. Like, I don't know. I just thought maybe some people would, like, delete the videos or something and leave me alone. Well, that didn't work. Thank you, Cheesy Frog. So they lost their accounts. And that Sunday was when Petty called Rissa and said that I was threatening threatening a lawsuit if he didn't tell me who Snoop Dogg was, which never happened. Did you see a single fucking receipt on that? Because all he did was show you a phone call where he says it, but there's not a receipt on it, because I didn't threaten anybody. And I even said on that Friday before, the reason that's important is I said, I'm not going to be that person that sits here and like threatens a lawsuit or anything. I'm not childish like that. I just want people to leave me alone so that I can kind of reset, restart, and like have an ability to like be able to prove that I'm not this bad person. Because it was exhausting that anytime we would like start to kind of cover somebody, and this is kind of related too. Yesterday in Queen Witch's chat, people were like, when was the last time she covered a beggar? I've barely covered anybody new, because for the last few months, as I call people out, it even happened with Barry. People go in there and start to like tell them, oh, she's talking about you. And then they want to like give them intel and make me look bad. So then when we start calling them out, I'm the bad person. And I get it. It is what it is. It's happened, but it sucked. And it was really draining because it felt like I couldn't really do much. I was just under such a microscope. And that's the other thing too, is like, I don't think people realize when you feel like everyone is watching you and are just waiting for you to slip up, you don't feel like you can be yourself in that moment. You don't feel like there's an ability to just be who you are. 3C's Creations, if you're talking about me in a negative way, you can just leave. Like, I don't really care what your opinion is at this point. Like, you're very clearly here to start something. There were nights where I would literally just, like, be on the phone with Mama and Aries and Karma and Panda and, like, cry or express how defeating it was. And like, it was like once I vented, I was okay. Like mentally, like it would impact you for a minute, and then you vent it, and then you're good, and then it'd be a few days. But like all of those people want to sit there and say that they're anti-bullying, that they're against all of this stuff. And at the end of the day, that's what it felt like to me. That's what I perceived it as. And you can say you're not. To the person who got me fired from my gym job, you didn't have an interaction with me that I know of when you did that, except for coming in my chat and saying something, and I blocked you for it. It was so insane to me that you took a situation out of context and got me fired. Because I never talked about anybody with OCD, and I will continue to say that because she did not have OCD. But you didn't care. And I don't think people consider how that affected me mentally. It took us 2 months to get back to the gym because every time I thought about going, I cried. Because I literally lost something that I cared so much about. And I'm really emotional right now because I got a text message from a friend 2 days ago that I'd been avoiding because I made that friend through the gym. No, she didn't have OCD. And one of my old members who survived breast cancer twice, ran marathons in her 70s, had a stroke, and she's not doing very good. And I haven't been able to talk to that girl or that woman for like 2 months because I haven't reached out to a lot of people because I'm humiliated and ashamed. And she wants to run around this app and call me a see you next Tuesday, tell everybody I'm a terrible person, say that I made fun of my client, and I didn't. I didn't. If you weren't here for the original story, you don't even know what happened. Someone threatened to come to my gym, and I said, oh, well, if you're going to do that, there's this lady who sets up these cones, and she's like, you step in her box, and she's like, no, 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 no. And so you're going to have to get through her if you want to come at me. And people were like, wait, what? And so I explained, like, she doesn't have OCD, but she kind of, like, always jokes with me that she does, because she'll come in, she'll wipe down everything. She doesn't like to, like, have people step in her space, all of that stuff. Well, then it got twisted into I was talking about someone with OCD, aka my client, negatively, and that I was a bad person because I just shit on people with OCD. So I came on live and tried to explain she doesn't have OCD, because at that point, I know that Firecracker had made videos talking about what a shitty person I am, and it got really fucking emotional because she did not have OCD. Like, I wasn't mocking it. And the defense, when I said she doesn't have OCD, like, this woman is amazing. She owned businesses in the community. Like, it was funny to me because she's never drank a day in her life. She went out and she bought a liquor store when she sold her gas stations. No, I didn't. Slotcon Gotti. She doesn't have OCD. But I'm going to tell you right fucking here, never ever did I degrade her or talk down on her. And she still emailed my job of me defending that client and included 2 videos of Emily Emil Beast Jack, told them that I was shaming a person with OCD, that I body shamed Emil. And they didn't even give me a fucking chance. Thank you, Brie. So yeah, I have done some fucked up things. I've been really fucking hurt too. And I just want to say that. Because this girl is literally months later still in people's chats telling them about how she got me fired. Talking about what a terrible person I am. Calling me names. And I don't even think I ever had a conversation with this person. I can't remember it, but she tells everyone that I made her want to unalive herself. What do you think could happen when you get somebody fired from their job, especially when that wasn't even my main source of income? It was literally something that I poured thousands of dollars into because I was passionate about it. I was the only instructor there who fucking didn't look like a stick. And I know that that made an impact on a lot of people, and I cared about that because not everybody looks like that person that is at the front leading. And I was able to do that, and you took that away from me, and you took it away from a lot of people. And then she lied and she said that I contacted her rapist. Never did. And now it's changed to someone in my circle did it. No one in my circle did it. If someone did that, they don't sit with me. They do not sit with me. And if you had come and talked to me about that, you would know that. And you would know that I'm not okay with that. But for you to continue to run around this app and say that you're not a bully when you went real life and you got someone fired from their job. Yes, I have said things I didn't mean. I have accused people of things I shouldn't have accused them of. But it got to a point to where I couldn't even get on this app anymore without feeling as if my job was like, I still to this day, I hate hearing people say she doesn't even have a job. How the fuck am I supposed to prove to you that I have clients and I work after that happened? Like, these are the things people don't consider. These are the things people don't care about, especially when they sit with Pastor Petty. Because I have heard time and again on Pastor Petty's live that I don't work, that I depend on my man. The lie that I stole him from his ex-wife, who he was divorced and not even living with by the time I met him. None of these have receipts. And those are my personal experience, yes. I know there's more lies that have been told about other people. I saw the lie happen when Rissa was accused of being Snoop Dogg. I don't think she was. I never really thought she was. I questioned because she said one thing that kind of made me remember something that Snoop had said at one point, but I didn't think it was her. And then he called Joyce a scammer because Joyce gave Rissa some money when she was in need. And he has no proof of Joyce ever being a fucking scammer. Joyce has never asked for a dime. But people ate it up. And people ate it up when OG went in a box and called Joyce a fat ass. Or an old fat, I can't even remember their exact words. This is me saying it, not Joyce. She's not the one bringing it up. I am. And then you just start to realize how people talk about people's bodies and how people mental health shame and how people will literally make up lies to like get their point across. And they don't really care who gets hurt in the process because they want to hurt people. And they feed off hurting people because when hurt people, they create more people who hurt and more people who hurt other people. And I still don't understand where it began. I don't understand why people, like for months, I could not understand why people couldn't just leave me alone with these accounts. And yes, I tried to figure out who they were. I accused people of being them that were not them, and it was wrong. All I can say is like, when people are like, well, how can people even sit with Pastor Petty? I was so deep in just feeling like nobody wanted me on here that it was kind of easy to fall into it. And I was hurt. And then I felt as if I was welcomed into this community, and I became a person I didn't like. And it just spiraled. And I'm really glad that I was able to start to see things differently. Because all of that led up to recognizing that something was wrong. And by the time we got to what happened to Evie, I was already done. I wasn't going in there much anymore. If I did, it was on a sneaky so I could just see what people were saying. Because I was trying to figure some things out. But I didn't really go up in boxes. I didn't really want to participate anymore. I started to recognize how the people you hang out with there only want to have you around when it fits their, when they can benefit from it. And just Evie's journey was the point where I just couldn't take it anymore. Where I just, something in me was this is fucking stupid. How are people not seeing this? This is not okay. So I went live and I talked about it. And I felt so bad for them. And everyone keeps saying, well, he dragged you. And I don't know if this is when people think he dragged me. I don't know how many people really picked up on this. Part of why I ran my mouth so much about him in the last few weeks was because the more I ran my mouth, the more he left that family alone. I don't care, come after me. You have nothing on me that's ever going to make me feel bad about myself anymore. Because I've owned what I did. I will always own what I did. And just like last night, at 1 o'clock in the morning, when Smash thought she had this amazing receipt on me and showed it, and the dates predated the actual, occurrence, I just realized a lot of this shit seems as if people really were behind the scenes manipulating it to, make the drama keep going. And we did notice when Karma walked away and blocked us and just kind of ghosted everybody, it got a lot chiller. It was more calm. It was more quiet. I mean, that part sucked a little bit because we did kind of we weren't talking as much as we used to, but then you realize when we were talking, half the time it was that individual getting everybody riled up. And when you're out of that and all of that chaos stops, your mind clears up and it takes time. But you just pull out of things. No, I don't think she was super paranoid. I think she just did it for fun. I think Karma's a vindictive and manipulative person. Yeah. The amount of hate that Karma invested into Megan was a lot of why we had issues with Megan. She was always the victim. And if she wasn't the victim, she talked bad about the person who was the victim. She tried to get all of us to turn on each other. And I just want people to understand, part of why it's probably seemed as if, all of this just happened randomly is because there was, a lot of healing that had to happen in the last few months. And you realize When you call people out, you're not going to be the popular person. You're not going to be someone that everyone is going to like, and that's fine. And you learn to accept it. You learn to move on from it. Because there are going to be people who don't like that you come out and you speak something. But as long as you bring the receipts and you do your due diligence and you don't just get people sending you clips in your inbox and playing them and expecting them to just tell you the fucking truth up front. There's a huge difference. And so I'm in a space where, like, the people who don't like me, I just don't care about. Like, Queen Witch keeps saying that I should be afraid of her and that she's going to make me cry, and that if I thought people hurt my feelings before, she'll hurt them even worse. And then she sits in her box and she talks about how I don't care about people's mental health and all this stuff. Like, you just realize, like, yeah, she's, and that's why, like, okay, so all of this coming back full force, that's why when you hear stuff on Petty's, I caution you on believing it. I got a lot of people who messaged me tonight saying, like, oh my God, there's the second part of the live. It's going to be about you. Or, oh my God, there's a live about you tomorrow. Like, the date alone, there were so many inconsistencies on when this live was supposedly going to happen. But, like, even after, they lied about that even after Sam and Virgo and all of them were up there. And they very clearly stated, like, this isn't going to be about her. This is not about her. This is about Petty. We want this to be about Petty. And I apologize for, like, any miscommunication I had in relation to that. I should have just asked Andy if someone else could go up and speak about the family. I didn't realize that, like, I didn't think about how me going up there could cause some issues, because there are a lot of people who I will acknowledge from Sam's side that don't like me, and it would have taken away from the overall message of it being about Pastor Petty. But I do want to say that when it comes to Shannon, Shannon's not good at telling the truth. And I just want to say, after I got off last night, I watched a little bit of Smashley's, which I don't normally do, but I kind of wanted to see how Karma was acting in the comments, because she's really good at playing the victim. And I noticed that Mittens was in the comments and said something along the lines of she was done, she was broken, congratulations, she was going to end it all. And I don't understand to this day the concept of, like, going after people for bullying, when the people who come after me for bullying have sat with OG and just sat with her the other night, shit talking me and everything. But don't question things when someone says that, because they all wanted to come at me when Shannon said that I made her want to unalive herself, or this other person said that I made her want to unalive herself. But I still don't understand even where that came from, because I don't remember ever having a conversation with her. And then with Shannon, she just got mad that she got caught. She's mad she got caught talking about how she bullied 15-year-old girls and called them hussies. I'll stand on it. But I saw Mittens had said something about ending it all. And all these people in OG's chat today were eating up how amazing she is, how wonderful she is. She's been bullied by me, blah, 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 blah. You know what Liz said in the comments? And Kendra? Was it Liz and Kendra that sat there and kind of implied that Mittens was lying about it? Because Kendra will be one of the first to pop up and say, Mallory's a big bully. But Liz and Kendra sat in the comments, and Liz was basically like, I hate to be that person, and, you know, you can get mad at me, but it seems kind of convenient. And what receipts Bougie's talking shit on me? I don't know if Bougie talks about me. We just don't see eye to eye. It is what it is. Not everyone's going to see eye to eye. No, I don't want receipts. I don't care. I never said anything about receipts on that. I don't care. I really don't. Like, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but it just feels like you're trying to start drama, Shannon. No, I really don't. I don't trust anything that would come from you. Funny how never said Bougie was my friend. Bougie and I, it's been well known that Bougie and I don't get along. Like, please stop. It's weird that you're coming in here. It's weird that you are, like, trying to instigate it. Like, can we just block and mute? Like, this is weird. Just because we don't see eye to eye, like, and even if there was a fucking live on me, I fucking deserve it. Like, grow up. Like, you've been running your mouth all over the place with lies. Thank you. She'll be back on another one. She always is. Thank you, Dinah. Oh, so last night, Mittens had made comments in Smash's live about just being done and wanting to end it. And because of the way she was being treated on this app, is my understanding, after she called out, like, OG and left OG. But, like, all the people who want to sit there and say that I'm this terrible person and make all these accusations are still sitting with OG, which is concerning. Because she does say some really bad things about people. I've heard her mock people's bodies. I've heard her say nasty things about people. And I hate that I ever fell into a trap of, like, accusing people of things, not standing up for things that were not right. But I also am starting to realize that, like, people will say, well, Mallory, like, Smashly said something last night about how neither Panda or I care about people's lives. And I will tell you, I have the messages to prove that the second that comment was seen, we started asking people who communicate with Mittens to reach out to them because we were worried. I just didn't do it publicly. Anytime someone's had an issue like that, I will end the live and go talk to them personally because it's not a public matter. Like, I don't usually defend it because I don't think that's something you should have to defend. Thank you, The Watcher. I don't think it's something you should have to defend. I don't think it's something that everybody needs to know about because it's not fair to the people who you might be there for to, like, use them. Thank you, lovely. To use them to, like, try to prove that because that's them in a moment of, like, not good space. And it's not mine to publicly broadcast all over the internet. So, yeah. There's been a few people. I can't prove to people that I care about people's mental health or their overall lives because I'm not going to sit here. It's just like with donating. I donate anonymously because I don't like putting my name on things. I don't need the accolades. I don't need the recognition. I just like knowing that people have an opportunity to wake up tomorrow and do something for themselves. Who are you? Are you Sassy? Because I never heard you, like, threaten unaliving. It's weird how people come in here and make all these accusations. I also don't think I ever told Sassy to shut up. We literally listened to her talk about calling 15-year-old girls hussies and saying their mother did, like, the entire school back in her day. I don't even know who you are. Like, I'm sorry, but wait, Joy, Slot Kangati I don't think's bad. Guys, please don't just mute people. Like, be careful. I think I told Smash to shut her fat mouth one time, meaning like big mouth, not like actual fat mouth, just the way it came out. It was like 2 a.m. And she was running and saying a bunch of lies. So yeah, I absolutely told her to shut her mouth. That was just the other night, actually. Yeah, I know they were standing up for me. I think there was a misunderstanding. Sorry. It's only 5 minutes, but I can't fix it because it's only 5 minutes. No, it's fine. Like, I literally, like, I'm not worried about it. If I told you to stop talking to me or anything, like, it wasn't, I would not have known you said that. Like, I do not even recall having an interaction with you. But you very clearly are trying to make a situation sound like it isn't, because I would never, ever do that. And that's my piece. I can 100% tell you that even when I was having my whole thing with JoJo and all of them, JoJo talked about how her granddaughter was having a seizure months ago. And I still reached out to her and told her that I was deeply sorry and hoped that baby was okay. So don't come in here and think you're going to be able to do this. Like, I'm not that person who's going to ignore people. Yeah, we're blocking her. Bye. I blocked her. No, I got her. It's fine. Thank you. It's weird. But either way, I just hope people realize, like, people would struggle in the UK if they get offended over shut up. I just had to come on and say that because, like, I got a lot of messages about Shannon on Pastor Petty saying there was supposed to be a part 2 and it was going to be all about me and blah, 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 blah. And, I was like, okay, I don't really care, number one. People are going to talk about you regardless of the fact. Oh, yay, Fizz! You're amazing. But also, like, it's Shannon. This woman has been running her mouth saying she doesn't agree with Megan. But when Megan messaged her about what had happened, she said, I got your back. These people are making this out to be bigger than it really is. Don't let them get you upset over it. She also said, are you seeing this shit? Nope, but my phone is blowing up. Blue is playing victim. She called him he, is so triggered. Be the fuck for real. They are playing on this shit for attention. They are fake as fuck. They apparently are so triggered, they are mocking you, calling you fake as fuck. But then the popular demand was for her to call Megan out, and so she flipped the switch. Which is why I don't worry about Shannon or what she has to say. Because, thank you, TJ. I don't really care who she has what on. Like, hold on one second. It feels like her entire situation is to kind of make herself relevant, in my opinion. Oh my God, are they not good? Like, the best flaming plants? Oh my God. Okay, well, I opened this earlier and I didn't realize there was still some in it. So don't judge me. I didn't just open this. Thank you. Because I'm going to keep drinking it because it's delicious. It tastes like sparkling cider. Like, the fizz and everything. Oh, I can't. I know, right? I do need a sponsorship. Thank you, TJ. And that's my thing with Shannon is like, very clearly she didn't consider the fact that I blocked her. Thank you, TJ. Because I'm guessing she was going to try to send me something on IG, and I have her blocked. So good luck with that, because I did that the other day, after I messaged you and said you need to keep your mouth shut about me. But hey, thank you. I love the little ghost. I'm gonna be sad. I hope they put out good Christmas and Thanksgiving ones. Like, not that I expect them, but like the little ghosts make me feel so happy for some reason. The little cauldron with the bat has been my favorite to send people to, because it's like the little bats jump up the side. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just saying, like, I'm not dry begging for gifts by any stretch of the imagination.
Thank you, Pastor Petty. Mallory used to be in Pastor Petty's box.
Thank you.
She used to be, she was riding on his dick. She was all about Pastor Petty.
Oh, I didn't go that far. Now, one of his mods might have, but I certainly did not go that far. Thank you.
Is to try to bring Petty down. Thank you.
Wait, did it pause?
Pastor Petty. Mallory used to be in Pastor Petty's.
What is that? It's like a little dog with like a thank you. Sorry. That is so cute. Comet Geo? Oh my god, that corgi. Thank you. I haven't seen any of these. These are just like so cute.
Is to try to bring Petty down.
Thank you, Fizz. Thank you, the right one, right?
And these are the same exact people that do the same exact shit that Pastor Petty does.
Thank you. Ah! Pesto! Thank you. The hippo.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I got to go to work tonight. So... And you know what? I don't have to sit here and lie, because you know what? I'm not going to sit here and go pretend to be this side or be that side. What they're doing to Pastor Petty's fucked up, because I've had it done to me. Is to try to bring Petty down.
Okay, listen. Not everybody gets along with everybody. That's what I'm going to say. I don't hate bougie. It is what it is. Okay? Like, there's just, it is what it is. Pastor Petty's in the chat kind of talking about her. And that's wrong. That is wrong. Like.
And these are the same exact people that do the exact.
Because he's lying about the shit that he normally lies about.
Exact shit that Pastor Petty does.
Oh, there's Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I got to go to work tonight. So.
Yeah, it's recorded.
And you know what? I don't have to sit here and lie, because you know what? I'm not going to sit here and go pretend to be this side or be that side. What they're doing to Pastor Petty's fucked up, because I've had it done to me.
She's got this like smile on her face where she knows she's getting clout off it. Like, you can just tell. Oh. She's loving it. If anybody got the side of Pastor Petty talking tonight, I would love to see that, because I'm sure that was a hoot and a half. He's uploaded his lives from recently. This was 10:22. Damn, he's behind. Well, you blocked me too, but I still go in on my sneaky. I just couldn't because I was watching Sam tonight. I'd rather watch her than him. This is 10:22. What day was that?
Oh yeah, they doing a rewind. They must have paid.
Oh, this is when we were watching his church thing.
Yeah, I heard the devil talking.
Oh, the devil?
Excuse me.
I think you can. He said he won't put his things on YouTube because of you. What's up with that? Because I've been playing his things on live to get receipts on things and recording.
They're trying to break down today's sermon. Oh, please, if you're over there, please just stay. I know she don't have one of those, Sarah. I know that's right.
You saw that?
Pick a me is right.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank you,
let
Kim.
me do something.
What happened on Friday?
Nikki and Sunshine. Sunshine, I don't know what you did.
I don't think
Nikki,
Sunshine knows
I don't
what she
know
did.
you did. None of them people ain't came for it.
To be honest, like,
Please stop.
she can't even give people a legitimate reason why she comes after me like she
What the
does.
fuck did I do?
Well, I mean, you did
I literally
clone
went to
cash
bed last
apps
night.
and
I
take
went
money.
into Smashes, I said hi, and then I went to bed. I wasn't even up last night. I was up like at 3 o'clock this morning.
What the hell did I do?
I have no idea. One of Lucifer's spirits was talking and they said it.
Okay, well, that's easy to do since I'm not in there to begin with. Bye.
Rather not. They say if you give it a name, you give it power.
Oh, you do. Don't give it a name. Don't give it a name.
Yeah.
Just call me out for nothing, Petty. Go ahead. I got this.
Let me call you out.
Tell me how awesome I am and how fucking funny I am. Go ahead, call me out. I'm fucking funny.
I agree with Ash down here. Just call us out for what we didn't do. The list will be a lot shorter.
All right. Let me call you out. I didn't see y'all driving for your significant others or for your own birthday. I didn't see you have to switch up and join a team and then talk about somebody
What
and
team?
then beg for their forgiveness.
Who did I?
Say their name over and over after you talked about them, after they was dogging you out like trash. Without me.
Ooh, he hurt.
I don't beg it for anybody's
He
forgiveness.
hurt.
Ever.
Never.
He
Never.
hurt.
I will say sorry when I feel sorry is due, but if you don't forgive me, that's on you, not on me. Like I said the other day, I have a good life. Man, I log off of TikTok and I cuddle my husband, and my oldest daughter has graduated. My middle daughter's graduating this year. My 16-year-old, he's in school.
10:22.
Bills are paid. Some are paid off. I wash my fingernails. I don't pick my scalp and eat it. I mean, I'm just saying.
To piggyback off that, I work. I have my own home. My youngest daughter lives with me, but she's 19. I'm not taking care of her ass because she's 19. She can do it herself. When I get off TikTok, I'm on a call with my besties in Discord. No lie about it. We're usually probably streaming you, Mallory. Just being for real.
Okay.
Well, Nikki and I don't even use Discord. She just calls my actual phone number.
Yeah, I'll just
She
call
has it, 'cause we're friends.
Her actual phone number because we're friends, or Ash her actual phone number because we're friends, and the rest of them's phone number. That's about it. Or I'm doing schoolwork because I am in school. Both my kids are in college. Both of them work. Yeah, I mean, there we go.
I just want to throw out, I don't work. I'm spoiled. I'm sorry. My husband loves me and he works his ass off. Like, he works his ass off.
Well,
My cat and my dog are fighting right now, so I'm going to
But you're gonna
I work,
sit
and I'm
with people who
currently
make fun of
looking
me.
for a sugar daddy. Just putting it out there, thinking about joining the sugar daddy page. Going to be honest with you, I'm tired of working. I'm sick and tired of it.
I just have a quick question for anybody in here. Does anybody give a rat's ass what the fuck Mallory has to say?
Absolutely.
Madman.
No, absolutely
Hey,
not.
man!
I do happen to care when she is intentionally and purposely trying to hurt people that I care about on the app. And when they say that you can't have friends on TikTok, you can. Ash Lark and I have been friends for a long time. I've known Nikki for almost just as long, or actually I've known Nikki longer than I've known Ash Lark.
Me and Ash and Sunshine became best friends. Me and Ash became best friends right after I got clean. And we've been best friends ever since. Same with Sunshine. They've been my rock. I'm not gonna lie. They've been my go-to. So,
I mean,
if I need somebody to talk to, that's who I
worked for a client today and made $200 for 5 hours of work, so I'm not complaining.
go to. Along with the rest of my best friends.
No, 4 hours of work. It was 4. 4 hours of work.
Well, it's sad that she doesn't have anybody else to go to besides TikTok. No.
I just want to take accountability real fast while I'm cooking. I did monetize my platform, and in the last maybe 6 to 8 weeks, I have made $2. I think.
Yep, that's because monetizing it
I can't even get.
Congratulations.
takes your views
You're
down.
going on the Scammy Awards
So,
list. I am nominating you.
Okay, thank you. I feel really embarrassed. Sorry, guys. Bye.
Monetizing
I mean,
takes the
I
views down.
can't go on the Scammy Awards list because I'm already fucking up there. I think I'm
you're
number
already on
62, y'all. 62, number 62.
Well, shit, Nikki, you just got yourself off of there, so don't get back up there.
Yeah, I mean, I got off of it. So, yeah.
I'm probably
here's
going to
the
just
thing.
stay on it
Here's
because
the thing, Mallory.
fuck them.
You want to use my past against me. You want to, Nikki's got a past.
I mean,
Blah, 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 blah. You know what? I really don't care. I have a past. Everybody has a past, Mallory. Nobody can use my past to hurt me for the simple fact that I lived that past.
do you guys think she has a past?
I lived that shit.
I'm going to piggyback off Queen on that. That's exactly the point is you can't use my past to hurt me.
No.
My past is my past. I lived it already. I have worked through that stuff. I mean, I'm not going back there. Y'all can go back there all you want. You can dredge it up all you want. And I'm just going to laugh at you.
I don't know. I
Just
feel like
gonna
if
laugh
you
because
clone Cash
I know I
App
have a good life right
and
now.
make money off
my
of
life
it,
is good. And
it's
that's not
pretty
to
easy
throw
to
it in
hide that
anybody's
shit,
face or
but
anything.
that's
I'm just happy
just
where
me.
I'm
Thank you,
at
Jamie.
with who I am and
Oh, God.
my real life surroundings.
Yeah, where did you...
Nikki, real quick. Who are you just in a box with on the other live?
Your grandson. Godson.
Where is he?
He is African American descent.
My life is good, and that's not to throw it in anybody's face or anything. I'm just happy where I'm at with who I am and my real life surroundings.
That's a lie.
Nikki, real quick. Who are you just in a box with on the other live?
Your grandson. Godson.
Where is he?
He is African American descent.
Okay. And did
was
I
Kaylee's
pay
boyfriend.
him to harass her?
No, absolutely not.
Can you just kind of say what he said himself?
He said
Damn
he
it,
would do it for
OG, why are
free.
you paying these people to be your kin?
He said he would do it for free.
He did say he'd do it for free.
No, Mallory, you're not. You can't.
I have the recordings of that because people sent it to me. They were throwing gifts and telling him about me because they'd never heard about me before. And then they brought their friend up.
I hold my past against me. I lived it.
When
I
they
have the
start calling it
scars
out.
from my past. They don't define me. My scars are what made me stronger in who I am. So when you're trying to use someone's past against them, make sure it bothers them. Make sure it hurts them.
Well,
Also,
Nikki,
I
not
would like
only
to
that-
point out one more thing. Mallory's psychoanalyzing Pastor Petty's live this morning, saying that he's brainwashing us and gaslighting us because he's using a calm voice and didn't have anybody in his boxes. Bitch, before you came along on this side of TikTok, Pastor Petty's live was like that at least once or twice a week. Just saying.
Hey, some of us has been here for fucking 2 years or longer.
I was a
that
silent
explains
watcher
a
for
lot.
long time.
I've been here for years. Bite my ass, Mallory.
That explains a lot.
What I think is funny, in her live that she did this morning, she tried to say that I condoned you begging when you were in addiction. Mallory, if you knew anything about anybody on this fucking app, you would have known that I didn't meet her until she
Really
was
are.
sober.
Oh,
Hold on.
god
Like,
damn.
you're back straight.
OG's back up.
Hold on 1 second. Tech just said in the comments, OG, did you recently shame a DV victim? No, I know, I heard you. I said, excuse me, because, no. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
I just want to say that she said that Pastor Petty manipulated us with the church picture and the gospel music, and using the Lord Jesus above us. I just want to say that I'm actually not religious, so he didn't.
It
It doesn't matter. It's
I'm also going to
it's the
say that I'm also
psychological.
not religious, but I still thoroughly enjoyed his live this morning. And she said that you called out
Connection.
every denomination of religious to make everybody feel like they're included, even though they're not. No, he was just fucking being a kind person today, Mallory. Something you should try once in a while.
15 years. Even 10 months.
You know, I would really appreciate it if Petty would stop hypnotizing us during church session. That would be great.
No, Tech, I'll be happy to unblock you and go live on my platform so we can discuss this, and I can get Fabi in there if you'd like, because I was just the one sitting with her when she was dealing with what she was dealing with.
But again, some of us have been watching Petty for over 2 years, and this, I mean, it has gone a little fucking right and left in the last year, but there's been a lot of shit going on between the Sam Virgo shit, between the Mallory shit, the Blue shit. There's been a lot of shit going on. However, his lives weren't always like this at all. Respectfully, I do enjoy them when they go left, though. I'm just going to say I do enjoy them when they go left.
But we have fun and we enjoy it very much. Everyone does. He entertains us. And he, you know, and for you to sit there and say he calls out every religion, I'm a witch. He knows that. He doesn't make me feel like I'm going to burst in flames and go to hell for it. He accepts me. So, I mean, Petty gives us a voice here. He lets us speak.
I mean, I don't talk about it, but I don't subscribe to any religion. I just feel like there's something greater, and spiritually I feel it most when I'm like in the woods and things like that. So is the implication that I judge people based on their religion? Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I get it. Some people like getting up in the morning and going to church on Sunday. I like the back of my eyelids at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. I just believe in being a good person. Because, like, growing up, I've been honest, my mom was bipolar. I can't tell you how many different churches I went to and how many different things I heard in terms of how you can save your soul.
If you don't like it, Mallory, scroll the fuck on. Leave Petty the fuck alone.
And at one time or
Yeah,
another,
I'm
he's
having
called
fun at
every
this
single
point.
one of us, almost every single one of us that gets up in his box, he has called us out on something. He's been mad at us for something. He has called us out. So it's not like he gives us thin-lipped white tea women breaks or whatever just because we're thin-lipped white tea. And by the way, my lips are medium, not thin. Thank you. I just want to throw that out. And my fingernails are clean, and I don't eat my
I
scalp,
can make
Mallory.
a comment right now, but I'm not gonna.
And my couch doesn't smell like butt grease.
Hey, Miss Wings. Yeah, so yeah, we've all sat in his hot seat at one time. Every one of us, he's called us out. But we didn't go running. We stayed. We gained his trust, and we respect him, and we
Hypothetically, could I bottle up butt grease and sell it for, like, an alternative to, like, cooking oil or something? I mean, I would think it'd probably be a lucrative, probably be a lucrative little financial situation right there.
respect him to this day. We're sorry you don't have friends, Mallory, when you don't have people to respect you. What you have over there is a bunch of down...
No, Nikki, I'm not sorry that she does not have friends because she does not know how to be a friend, and therefore that's why she has no friends. Seriously, if she had real life friends, imagine the kind of hurt she would fucking put on them.
That's the truth. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I just wanted to know, it was mentioned by the demon that
I'm the demon.
I wouldn't let nobody up during today's service. Does anybody feel like there was a let people up type of service this afternoon?
I think if somebody wanted to come up, you probably would have let
You
them
didn't
up.
want anybody
but
up
I don't
there
think
'cause
any
you
of
were
us requested
manipulating them.
because we were thoroughly enjoying your message this morning.
Yeah, nobody
So,
requested.
I just want to throw this
we
out.
were enjoying the
She don't
message.
have
Sorry, the
friends
watcher.
either in real life because she probably still their husband because her husband getting too old.
Girl,
Someone
please.
mentioned that
I
they
put in
heard
the work
snarl,
for that
just to get that out of the way.
401k. You better believe.
Snoring.
Catch me on the news tomorrow.
Someone mentioned age. Age was just mentioned. I was just mentioning that snoring was also mentioned. Someone heard that.
Some of us actually, went out and found our husbands on our own.
Me too.
Or I guess they're not even married, so found our significant others, our spouse, whatever. But we didn't have to steal it from our daughter's best friend's mother.
Bitch, I ain't got a daughter.
I just wanted to come up and say that I am not a churchgoer. I do believe in a higher power. However, I do believe that today's live was
I
something
got a daughter I
lot
didn't
of
know
us
about. I'd
needed,
like to know when she
especially
slipped
for
out
me.
my hoo-ha.
So I appreciate it. And the reason why I did
Must
not
have
hop
been
in the box is because some of the comment cousins had lost their
damn
phone
good
in the
epidural
pew somewhere.
medication.
So I was searching high and low for these missing cell phones before we had to end the service. So, I probably would have hopped in a box, but
No, the
you guys need to
22nd.
put your cell phones away for our time in church like that, okay?
I was drinking the communal wine, Queen.
Yeah, I think Smashley was looking for the bread and wine at that point, and I
She
had to
couldn't
tell
find
her.
the wine because I had it hidden under the pew. I was drinking that shit.
Okay, so you
with
were
my
under the
bills.
pew. Yeah, and so
I
it was
was
a little...
sitting with.
No, I
I was
haven't.
sitting with the fire extinguisher.
We were not only listening to the good word, we were just distracted by a few things in the church. So that is why I didn't need to get in a box. I was too busy. So please keep your cell phones on you at all times. If we do end up finding some missing ones in the pew, they will be left in a basket.
I want to explain
at the exit.
the reason why white tea is used over white. The algorithm itself does pick up words and things, and I mean, it is proven that the app tends to favor a certain race typically over another. And the YT helps kind of prevent the censor from hitting because it'll like pick up on, oh, they're speaking on like race or racism or things like that, and sometimes diminish it. So the YT protects lives. Like, not lives, but lives, like. Okay, thank you. I'll watch in a little bit here.
It next time. So please keep your cell phones close. Thank you. Thank you.
Very much appreciated.
That right there. That's a really good point.
I had to go back. I'm going back on.
I love Queen. I love Queen.
Okay. Those minute notes were definitely well accepted, definitely well needed.
Someone call OG. I'm eating.
Since this adoring building switches between a church pulpit and a news station, now they calling it a cult. First, we're not accepting new members. We meet in Toledo, Kansas, every 6 months. We're not taking any new members. All members next in the next
sounds like
5 months. Remember to bring your gummy bears and your hot sticks for the meeting.
I got my juice.
Remember, we are wearing red and white visors over our head, red cloaks to emphasize.
Not the baby oil.
All commanders in the next 5 months, make sure you have your gray suits. I am not a commander. I wear a red cloak with a white sheath. So all the commanders, ladies, all the lady commanders, please make sure you have your gray suits in orders. The rest of you, as we meet at this meeting, please remember we're not accepting any new members. So keep all your friends in the car. Any parting words?
Any parting words? There's like 2
Mallory,
more hours
please
on this
change
video.
it, man. Quit picking your scalp. Do me a favor and go soak them nubs in some water, and then take a brush and clean them out. Get that doo-doo out from underneath them, because you've been playing with that butthole. Get that doo-doo out from underneath them nails. They look really nasty.
Classic.
You get infections like that. You really know that, right? That's just nasty. You put them in your mouth. Oh Lord, that's a sign for a disease.
And I'm sorry I'm petty, but I was just pretty petty. I'm sorry, petty, that I was just petty. I'll IG you on how I was petty.
And Pastor, since you only let white women in here, I had to go on and put, get my hair and everything ready, because I wouldn't want you to be out of characters or anything.
The way I just spit all over myself. Oh my God, Robert.
I promise I did. I promise I did not talk to you before going live. I promise everybody.
I forgot to bring up, this is my final word. When you are part of a member of this church, we do require 10% income tithing donations to the church at least once a week. When I was giving hugs at the end of sermon today, nobody gave the tithing. So make sure that at the end of this one, you step to the back at the exit where you're picking up your missing cell phones, and please drop 10% of your weekly income into the tithing for the church. We got to have it. Thank you so much.
And if UMFers are sick, don't be giving our queen no hugs. She don't need your germs.
Yeah, we don't give hugs if we're wearing masks, okay? But if you're not wearing a mask and you're healthy, I will give you a holy hug at the end. But I'll give you a little bit of a squeeze.
What happened to your
give us some tithing? And blessed be the fruit. Right. May the Lord open and under his eye. I am headed out to go sit at the exit and wait for our church donations. Have a good night.
What kind of Kool-Aid am I bringing to this said meeting? We have to drink the Kool-Aid. What kind of Kool-Aid y'all want? Can somebody let me know what flavor?
No, it's wine, and fuck you, Miss Sunshine. I was looking for that wine for like 3 hours,
Hey, you should have sat next to me, Smash. You know that I'm the local alcoholic.
Well, I didn't realize you were sleeping under the pew, all right? If you would have told me...
I wasn't sleeping. I was drinking that grape wine, that purple drink.
I would have been under there with the bread, all right?
I'm bringing Everclear, so arguing about the alcoholic beverages in church. Look, I don't even go to church. Y'all over got me thinking, Lord help them. Lord help them. Listen, I don't even go to church. Y'all know better than that. And I'm sitting here going, Lord help them, because he's still over here arguing about alcoholic beverages in the church. Lord. So I'm going to drop with that. All I'm going to say is, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it, Smashly, see what you did?
I'm just saying, she always says I never get called out. There was a solid, 9 weeks there where I was a mod and unmodded at least 3 different times, all right? We know I am the problem mod, so don't tell me.
And you literally made the fucking news every day, Smash.
Every day. I was like...
Every day.
I was like the star of the show, y'all. So, fuck you, Mallory. I was up there all the time. That's all I had to say.
I must have slept through that shit.
Who's this?
I'm bringing Everclear and Kool-Aid. See y'all. Bye.
I'm just going to say, Miss Sunshine, the Christ crackers were really dry without the wine. Thank you very much.
Hey, you thin-lipped white women, man, that's not my problem. I had the wine.
If y'all find my phone charger under them pews, could y'all please let me know? Because I have misplaced it.
Miss Jazz, you want to know what I look like? Because my boys, my profile pictures.
Just need to know what I phone charger.
My profile picture's right there. I'm a witch, bitch. I'm all green, warty, and everything. You know, bubble, pulling trouble. Fires burning,
you
cauldron
their
bubble.
brains like Sylvia Hunt's EEBJ.
Cheers, sweat and bone, mother made them crone.
Also, if your butt leaves grease on the pews, you're no longer welcome into our fucking church, okay?
I'm up and down.
I need you to drop me, Petty. I would have dropped a while ago if I could.
This is the group of people. I mean, Petty. This is him. This is the live of the man they were talking about tonight. Who... Everyone tap.
Hey, I'm on 6. I know you coming in on a serious note. I still remember earlier. I'm gonna get this smile off my face so we can go to some seriousness.
Hello, everybody in the congregation and Pastor Petty. I enjoy each and every one of y'all. There's a couple that I feel major connection to. Hello from Arkansas. Queen Witch, you're beautiful. Smashley, you are too. Everyone is. But I want to thank everybody. And I respect everyone's religion. Absolutely. But if you would please still continue to lift my granddaughter up in prayer, please, or send good vibes. It would greatly be appreciated. And I love you all. Times are hard for everyone.
That was conveniently placed. As he's in the middle of dragging a 3-year-old terminally ill child.
And I didn't mean to damper the spirit. I promise I didn't. I promise.
You're absolutely fine.
Okay, I'm a go-lucky.
You didn't do no dampering. Please continue on.
Okay, I'm a go-lucky individual, smiling all the time. I could probably fall down and still smile, but at this time I can't. This is about my 16-year-old granddaughter, and she's having it rough, y'all. She needs everything to come her way, and I thank y'all so much. Y'all are amazing, and thank you, Pastor Petty.
Very well, very well. You want me to drop you, Mom? You got it. Raina. Let me.
I think someone fell asleep and accidentally requested up into his box. He disappeared for a second.
In the neighborhood, appreciate that. Don't we got enough as it is?
You said no questions asked. I told you I would message you after the live. You said no questions asked, motherfucker. I got 3 people. That was one. I was gonna tell you each time I did it after the live. But you did give me 2 weeks. No questions asked. You did. I love your face. I was gonna tell you afterwards. I did say I just was petty. I'm sorry, petty. I was just petty. I'll let you know after the live. I did tell you.
Okay, I'll figure out how to fix that. Thank you, Sunshine. I'll figure out how to navigate that in the most delicate way that I have to.
Okay, sorry. Final call. Comment cousins, I see that's for our church.
Do anything. Continue to watch. The demon doesn't know how to, and the horde of demons doesn't know how to
we're a horde
do
now.
anything. The demon pretended to act like they were covering 48 hours. Law and order. Let me make sure I get this theme saying the horde of demons. Let me just make sure I get the theme song in first, so we can capitalize on what the demons started out on this app doing. To gather its horde of other evil spirits. Let's see where the demons started, and we'll wrap this up, because I'm not saying any names, am I?
How are you going to say wrap it up? You're 31 minutes into a 2-hour-long video.
Horde watches from afar. I block the demon, and it's all demons and their evil spawn they can't seem to unlatch. So we'll start out where the demon started out, with his horde. Let's just make sure the demon can hear it loud and clear. Because this is what a demon
right,
saw.
Rissa?
A detective, this demon was. Demon was a detective. I'm sorry, I'm not throwing insults, I'm using it as a reference. The demon started out on the app. Not only do we have clips of the demon and his horde starting out as if the demon. Oh, okay, there we go. Not only the demon started out not only as a true con detective with his followers.
Makes your head smaller.
The demon also made sure to make themselves and their legion, the horde or the legion, whatever one you want to use. They wanted to start out using workout videos, jumping up in the air several times, cutting it up 3 or 4 times to catch
did
the
not
dog.
make workout videos.
The demon's name, you know, Michael Malachi fell from the heavens, as did Lucifer. And the horde and the legion followed the suitor who fell from the heavens. The They failed because this demon was doing
Yeah,
things
like
that
I don't have
they
corn
liked.
videos out there for you all to go find, so I guess I'm doing something right.
It's coming in hot, as you can hear. As you can hear, it's coming in hot. Some of the Legion is hot and heavy
Not that there's
right
anything
now.
wrong
Excuse
with it,
me.
but I am going to say it for him.
Some of the Legion is getting upset because they
No,
don't like
this
to be
is
called
Pastor
the Legion
Petty
of the
on
Horde.
1022.
I'm very sorry for the amount of things going off in the background. Treat this like Tales from the Crypt, as the demon.
I mean, the fact that his
will,
name
in plain
is
face, wear their face for
Long
you
Dick Clay.
in the most ghostly manner. In the most ghostly and ghastly manner, the
Thank
demon
you,
will
Hay.
in
I
your
love
face
that. It's so cute.
wear their own skin without a hesitation, without a backpedal.
This is where I
as they
started changing the
try to
filters,
deliver
and he started to deliver the sermon.
praise and worship today and twist it into some negative connotation for the whole.
We started tuning in at this point. I remember this part.
Themselves. I implore all of you at this very moment to leave. I want you to be all free thinkers and watch from the window.
Teeths.
I want you, if you're blocked, to remember that you can find a different program to watch. You don't have
But
to
I
be
like
the
this
Horde or the
program
Legion
in
and
terms
continue to
of,
watch
thank you,
somebody
in
as
terms
you
of like
block the
dragging
demons and hordes
anymore. Like
by the
it's kind of
200s
fun.
and 400s. As they are confused,
Thank you, Harry.
how can someone continue to have support? They are confused on why they're still supporters.
You'll know when I put the pickle
As
filter up.
they try to do as most demons and hordes do, they try to round you up by making you upset or angry at an individual rather than covering facts with receipts. Now, they do us a service. Those YouTube ads don't pay for themselves, and every commercial that demon listens to also lets us
It's
know
about
that
400 people who don't have to listen to that commercial all on their own. Just saying.
the money's running out because she would pay for unlimited.
Who pays for YouTube Unlimited?
On YouTube.
I'm just curious.
If
I don't even know what it covers. Is it worth it? Because I wouldn't pay to just skip an ad when they let me skip it in 5 seconds.
Pickle watcher in the meanest stretch matters. Every pickle out there needs a dream come true. Must we put it on a sandwich or put it on a burger or slide it in next to a hoagie or hot dog? Every pickle matters. As I stated, this
Tell
here
the filters
pickle
I was
demon
putting up because of
and
this.
its pickle horde and legion of pickles
I
started
put the
out a
pickle
true
filter up. I
crime.
was a dancing pickle.
It was all fun and games trying to solve mysteries through the name of law and order. Then they noticed that there was money to be gotten, as most money-hungry demonic
What about the
people notice.
Pringles?
They see someone begging and they try to find their way into the door of begging anyway. Those legion of Cheeto lickers then followed their Spaniard, trash digging, dumpster
Oh, I was a raccoon at this
diving
point.
demon. Those
Was a
legion
raccoon.
hopping demons then hopped into the dumpster with the demon. As most pandas do, that jump into the trash, they jump in the trash. Says trash, pickle, panda. Hey! Stop it, panda. I wasn't talking about you. As most trash pandas do, they jump into the trash and they try to dive in and see what money they can scrape up. So just like orange juice, they began to
it's the orange.
squeeze the most prominent beggars, not any other small fry. They went off the big names, those Tropicana oranges did. They made sure not to be like the dollar store. brand of orange juice, but they had to be well known and branded. So they needed to go after Detroit Nike, who gathered hundreds in his room as he begged. And they made sure to rile him up as most orange juice do. You have to shake your orange juice. And just like a frog jumping onto the next fly, lick, they get it out of here.
Was that a frog?
It's on fire.
I don't remember being a frog.
As the frog with his widest mouth getting ready to suckle on a little bitty fly with a whole bunch of people watching that fly on that stinky pile. You know it's a stinky pile, but you're like a frog and you stick your tongue out, wide lip and all, wide-eyed and all. Latched on.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
So, you know? But yeah. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. So, be careful who you share information with, because let me tell you something, I'm going to be a real bitch. Okay? And when I say I'm the real bitch, you know what I mean? I know what it's like to have people air out shit out there. Yeah. I hope Mally Mal is listening to me. I hope she's listening to me. Hey, Mallory, do you know that your mod, The Watcher, your current mod, The Watcher, do you know that she used to follow me? Mm-hmm. And in order for her to be a mod for you, she couldn't follow me anymore? Mm-hmm. Did you know that? Hey, Mallory, did you know your mod, The Watcher, sent me a message telling me how messed up it was the night that you had live streamed me, and some of your current
That's
mods
not what
and
she
your
said,
followers
but
really
I know
thought that
she
it was
messaged her.
fucked up that you did that.
That's not.
And that you were shitty for that.
No, that's not what they said.
Mallory, I just think you should know that.
I just think you should tell the truth.
You should know
hey.
that you have a current mod reach out to me.
No, they told me they reached out to you.
To say you're a shitty person.
They didn't say that.
Mm-hmm. And I know that she's a current mod of yours because I saw her in the chat box.
No, it's Shannon.
Sure did. Sure did. Oh, and before the Watcher tries to lie about it, I have the message. Also, when she followed me,
don't we have the message?
She used to send me information about Josh and Ida, and I have her personal email address too.
Okay.
I went back and I looked. Isn't that something? TikTok is wild. TikTok is wild. It just shows you on here how people backstab each other on here. They sure do. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should call myself the Truth Moon. Maybe I should call myself the Truth Moon. Huh. Right? Call people out on some shitty shit. Would you crawl into my craters?
Didn't we get a text message? Like, didn't the Watcher show us
hey,
what
Mallory,
they sent
if you're
her?
live streaming me,
I know they explained
maybe
it.
you should ask the Watcher why she reached out to me.
Because she wanted to express her
you a shitty person.
condolences.
And she's your current mod.
For you having tried to unalive yourself.
Go figure.
Is she really going to do this?
Figure. Huh. That's why I choose to keep my circle small. And I don't really, yeah, that's some funny stuff, ain't it? Huh, funny. I find it pretty funny.
I still don't understand the threat of, like, having their email.
And I'm sure.
Okay, they sent you stuff on Josh and Ida, so what?
Oh, what is this? Is this your last ditch attempt at relevance, Shannon? Hey, chromosome cowboy. You see how you're rocking back and forth while you're talking? You know what causes that? What causes it?
Is she not at work right now?
Huh. I bet she is streaming me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm on my break at my real job. I'm on my break at my real job. I am. I don't live on TikTok. I make real money. Mallory lives off of her old man. Oh, she's gonna, I know, right? I don't care. I don't care. Let her live stream me. I don't care. I don't care.
Tap, tap. I wasn't on it all today until the evening.
I really think it's sad at this point that that's your life. That's all you do is just come on here and you know what? You looked real sad today. You looked real sad today, Mallory, when you weren't able to go into the box.
I wasn't sad.
Because you weren't able to be center of attention. I don't care. I'm convinced at this point you have more headbands than you do have a pair of panties. I'm pretty convinced you probably have more headbands than you do panties at this point.
Why do I need a lot of panties?
I'm convinced. I wonder if her underwear have bows on them. I wonder if she has matching bows for her headbands.
This is getting a little weird.
You know? Huh. Go figure. Go figure.
Why is she thinking about my undies?
Oh, I'm sure she is. You know what I'm promoting? I'm promoting my mental health, and I'm being honest. Uh-huh. Sure am.
I just want to know why she's thinking about my undies.
I'm not going to allow people to try to run over me anymore. And all I ask is for Mallory's to keep my little name out of her mouth. Okay? Because I'm newly medicated. That's right. I am.
Bitch, I'm not.
I sure am.
I've been medicated
You can
for
call
a
me the
goddamn
new
minute.
Lexapro hoe. I'm on Lexapro. And I have, and it's my platform, and I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. And if you don't like me, block me. Okay? That's right. And matter of fact, if you don't like me, guess what you can do?
Put some panties on. Your moon butt's showing.
You can kiss my
got the moon.
ass. You can kiss my ass if you don't like me. Yep.
I would rather not.
So
but
that's what I got to say. I don't care. Because while I'm sitting here making close to $48 an hour working a 12-hour shift, you're on there hoping that you get a rose or maybe even a galaxy. An hour working a 12-hour shift, you're on there hoping that you get a rose or maybe even a galaxy. An hour working a 12-hour shift, you're on there hoping that you get a rose or maybe even a galaxy. When is the last time your man has made you see stars? When is the last time your man has made you see stars? When is the last time your man has made you see stars? Sad. You look sad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry, that was kind of funny.
I'm just telling y'all right now, I'm not putting up with people's shit. No
What
more.
shit?
Don't care.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't talk about my undies.
Sunshine. Oh, you're funny. That's funny right there. Mm-hmm. You know, I wonder if she's still live streaming me. Mallory, am I a pretty moon? Fly me to the moon. Let me sing among the stars.
Shannon. Hold on one second. Hold on.
No one cares. Why do my gums show up like that? That's weird. That's weird. Huh. Hey, if you're going to live stream me, well, no, I wouldn't say record it because I get a recording of my live when it's over with. So, cool. That's neat. But, hey, though, Mallory, it's glad to know that you and Megan are best friends now. I am so glad that you guys are BFFs. I'm glad that you're best friends. That's so awesome. Two women coming together after y'all went toe-to-toe for, 6 to 8 months?
Thank you, Meg.
I wonder if that chair she sits in, I wonder if it's from Rent-A-Center. Oh, I wonder if it's a Rent-A-Center chair. They deserve each other. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
In her thoughts out loud, right? Like she's saying the quiet part.
I don't need to live on TikTok every day to be relevant. That's for damn sure. You're looking cute in that bow, Mallory. I just want you to know you are looking like some hot stuff. I cooked for my man 10 years ago. He wifed me up.
I don't know. So the lady who was running around saying thinner, her name's Shannon, block button happy chick. She dragged Josh and Ida for the better part of a month, body shamed them, said a lot of nasty things. Then she made up with them and said everybody needs to be more positive and made $500 battling them. And then she said that I made her want to unalive herself because I caught her in a live saying that she was in a group with 15-year-old girls on Snapchat and told them their mother was a hussy who did all the guys in school, and she bet her mother, she bet she was just like her mother and a hussy too.
All I'm saying is that
she's the one that's been running around telling people that there was supposed to be a part 2 about me in the live tonight.
I know, she puts her face like this. It's so front. It's like so close.
She goes by block button happy dot chick now.
I almost look like a worm.
I don't know
right
what
now.
her at tag is. Yeah, she's.
You know what? I'm all for. I
don't really know where this is coming from.
Shannon. I don't care. I don't care.
She was in here on a fake account earlier saying that she had text messages of bougie that she was going to send me, but I have her blocked on everything, so I really don't know. But she was on a fake account.
You know what my counselor told me? She says, don't you hold in them frustrations. She said, shit, talk about it. So you guys are going to be like my new therapist. We're just going to talk about some shit. You know, we're going to talk about people doing shitty shit. I tell people all the time, you leave me alone. There's no need for me to talk about you. But I just wanted
She's the
Mallory
one
to
that's
know
been running
that
around
her current mod, the Watcher,
talking about me.
she really is a fan of mine.
I'm pretty sure the Watcher sent us the message that she sent her.
That's okay. That's okay.
And the Watcher had said that they were really sorry about what happened. And like,
I kind of enjoy it.
Hoped that she was okay.
I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy
She's
being
making
the
it
moon.
sound like they called me a
It's
shitty
really
person.
Fun.
Oh no, I'm just listening. It's interesting. Yeah, the Watcher. Evidently, you hate me, and I'm a shitty person.
Oh, the Watcher. Yep. The Watcher. Her current mod, the Watcher. She's a mole. She actually messaged me and said that she actually enjoyed my content and that she enjoyed watching me. But in order for her to be a mod for Mallory, she had to block me. But then when Mallory live streamed me, and she live streamed me, the Watcher and some of her other current mods thought it was really shitty of her, and some of her followers thought it was shitty. And then she basically messaged me and told me that. And the Watcher is a current mod for Mallory.
There's a reason she's not showing receipts. I'm just telling
Lexi
you.
Belcher, you said unblock. Unblock who?
This is a bedtime story. She's even the moon.
I don't know. I'm like on a block button game.
She's at
shit. I
work
love
right
blocking
now.
people. If you come in here sideways, I will block. Anyway, hold on a second.
I think she's trying to convince herself, in all honesty.
We'll see if she does.
She was asking if my undies match my bow, and then if my undies have bows on them. So I would like to know why she is fixated on my undies tonight, but...
Hold on a second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on. So y'all gonna have to look at the moon for a little bit.
Are we in the bathroom with you? I feel like we're in the bathroom with her. I don't know. Maybe not. She's been raging for like the last 3 days about me. And I don't even remember talking about her before she started it. She's talking to I think she's talking to a patient. Yeah, you got some chips? You want chips?
I don't have a sack of Cheetos.
I have the text messages showing she supported Megan until people started asking her to call Megan out. I'll go get you a snack, okay? She's with a patient right now.
Hey, Prince. I'm gonna go make her a snack. Okay, perfect. Anyway, I'm back. Hold on. What's up? What's up, Malibu? What's up? Who's mad at you? She blocks people. She doesn't want to hear the truth. Who does? No TikTok is blocked. My comment. Mel unblocked me so I can have a convo. Hold on, I'm lost.
If that's Malibu,
Sorry.
no.
Hey, I gotta make. I
I
gotta
blocked
make
her
some
for a
toast.
reason.
Y'all want to make some toast with me?
She lied.
Yeah, one of my faves wants some toast, so we're gonna make some toast. Boom, some toast. Can you see my comment? What do you comment? Let's see some breads. Let's see. She's gonna report you at your job. So no, she can't. She can't report me at my job. You know why? You know why? Because I am currently on my break. So I'm technically off the clock.
No, we don't.
And
we don't.
I've already had people
like
tell
that.
everybody they're going to report my job. What you're going to report my job for? At least I have one. At least I have one. And actually, we're hiring. You should come apply.
No, I'm good.
But
I don't really
in
wanna
order
work
for
with
you
a
to
mean
be able to
girl.
work here, that would mean you'd have to get your ass out of a chair. Boom! Out of a chair. Shaka-laka-laka-laka. Out of a chair. So.
like, Panda would be, Panda, Mama, Aries, Joyce, you'd all be in my inbox like, bitch, what are you doing? Get off right
I'm
now.
on my lunch break. Isn't that something? Isn't that some? You're gonna report me. Who are you gonna report me to? Where am I working? Where am I working, Mallory? Do you know where I'm working?
I don't even know where she fucking lives.
Do you know the name of the facility? Do you want the phone number?
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't give the phone number. Do not give your phone number.
Funny. I had somebody try to do that before, but guess what? As long as I'm not showing myself in my uniform or my work logo, it don't matter.
She's gonna make me bring out
Mallory,
the
how old is your old man? Do you need me to come take care of you? Huh? How old is does your old man wear some pappy Pampers? Does he wear some pappy Pampers? Huh? I'm wondering. I mean, is he on AARP? See, Mallory, you did the opposite. See, you have an older man. I have a younger one. See, mine is 8 years younger.
It just means I'm closer to his 401k, baby. I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm 43. Mine's 35. I'm just wondering if you have to buy Pappy Pampers. Just a question. Just a question.
We're just waiting until all this gets twisted into being my fault. We're just listening.
Let me sing among the stars. Oh, mine is younger also. I'm 43 and 36. That's what's up, Jocelyn. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. Shit.
Yeah, it's live right now.
That's awesome. I don't care. I'm not even going to let people troll me no more. If you're going to live stream me, I'm going to give you a show. I'm going to give you a show. Superstar. Superstar. And if you're over there in Mallory's live, why don't you come over to mine? It's a lot funner. I'm a lot more interesting. Why are you wanting to why are you wanting to watch a woman sit there with a big old glasses on her face with a bow on her head? They're like makeup remover bands. Shit. Come over here and let's have a party. Oh, I mooned ya. Oh shit, I almost mooned you again. Fuck. Sorry. I shouldn't show my ass on social media. You gonna report that too? Slamma-lamma-ding-dong! Slamma-lamma-ding-dong!
That way there is no man's land.
Why is she mad? She's live streaming me. I don't give a shit.
Thank you,
She don't have to live stream me. Shit. Why? Why are you live streaming me? Are you mad? Oh, shit. I almost made you kiss my ass again. Damn. I don't know. Why do you want to watch someone watch someone? Why do you want to watch someone watch someone? That's weird. Do I need to get a flea collar? Because you're like a little flea. You just keep jumping over in my shit. You just keep jumping over in my shit. I need to get a flea collar. I need to get me a Mallory flea collar. You know what? I'm going to nickname you Flea Flicker. Mallory, your new name is Flea Flicker. Flea Flicker. Fuck, I'm going to flick you like a flea. Oh, look, the toaster went off. Look, she's a flea. She's like, ding, 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 ding.
What flea she been seeing? This toast should be birthday now.
Oh,
Don't forget the butter.
Ain't it something?
Sometimes you're not supposed to say things you think out loud.
Hell, I love this. I love this moon shit. This is fabulous. Hold on, I gotta butter my toast. Hey, Mallory, I wish I could show you my bread I'm about to fucking butter. Butter my bread. maybe your man could butter your bread and you'd be a lot happier. And you wouldn't be an old miserable sow cow.
Question.
Yeah.
If you're flicking said flea, you're not the animal with the flea, right?
No, that's true.
I'm trying to make A equals C, P, and Q here, but I'm not.
Take a flea in general, like.
Did you just misgender me as a moon? Excuse me. My name is Truth Moon. Call me Truth Moon. Stop it. My name is Truth Moon. Don't.
She made a misgendering joke.
Weird.
Oh, no.
Weird.
I don't understand what's happening.
And you know what?
Somebody please go over and just...
Moon, because there's creepers out there like Mallory that like to live stream people and show your face. Who gives a shit?
What? But she was showing her face this morning, wasn't she?
What's it gonna matter if your face is on your live or my live? It's out there in the world.
Shit.
But also, I don't usually show any faces anymore.
What are you talking about?
Licks Proho.
Never been better, matter of fact. Shit.
I'm gonna drop because I don't want to. I don't want to speak my inner thoughts out loud.
You gotta go back into hiding.
I do. I gotta hide. Okay, bye.
About your mod running her mouth about you behind your back. I bet she's digging deep for receipts for that. You know what I mean? She's probably like, I didn't do that, Mallory. Mallory, I never messaged Shannon. I never told Shannon.
No, she
any
did.
of that.
She sent us the message she sent you the second she sent
Well,
it.
the watcher, why would I have your email address?
Because you said
Why
that
would I
they
have your
emailed
email
you
address?
info on Josh and
And
Ida.
your other TikTok account. Why would I have that?
I have that too.
Why would I have that?
Why would I have that?
But anyway, you know, Mallory trusts her mods, though. She trusts her mods. I mean, Mallory, I've been there too. Trust me, I know what it's like to have a rogue mod. I know what it's like to have a mod
too,
that
but
likes to
I've
fuck
learned
you
to
over.
like trust.
It sucks. It really does suck when you have a mod that turns on you.
She didn't turn on me,
It
though.
really sucks. It sucks, but it couldn't happen to a better person. Oh, but anyway, the Watcher.
What is going on?
I'm sure you're thinking, holy shit, she told on me. Well, I did. I did. Because if you're going to come over on my shit, and then I found out you're talking shit about me, I don't like backstabbers.
You've
so
been
you want to be a backstabber? I'm going to come
running
back with the
your
same
mouth
energy.
the last like 4 days.
Same energy.
Right, Nikki?
Hey, Firebird, what I am doing, I am actually being live streamed right now by Mallory.
Because you were talking
And
about me.
It makes me a better person because I'm not going to allow people to walk all over me. So I'm going to do you a favor and I'm just going to block you. Okay? Because I'm not going to take any negativity on my page. You don't like me. You don't want to watch my shit. You don't want to like what I have to say.
What is her
Take yourself
definition of negativity exactly?
Because I'm done having people walk all over me. And honestly, this is great for my mental health because I'm not holding it in and I don't have to get upset about it. I'm actually just learning that what other people have to say about me doesn't matter.
She made it vocal too.
So, isn't that weird? The Watcher watches everyone, prior mods for everyone, just under different names. Huh, it is weird. So, you know, I am allowed to do what I want on my platform. You know, do you want me to sit here and read Bible verses to you? Huh? Do you want me to take you to my therapy sessions?
This toast is gonna be like
no,
solid as a rock by the time it gets to this patient.
And Mallory wants to live stream me. So guess what?
You were talking about me.
Oh, shit, she almost got to kiss my ass again. She can literally kiss my ass. I don't care. And what I think is so
we finally buttering
funny,
the toast.
What I think is so funny, Mallory, is if you and Megan weren't in cahoots with each other and you guys weren't like BFFs right now, and you would have saw her go on the rant that she went on towards Blue, you would have absolutely lost your shit on Megan.
No, I saw it, and I said I didn't agree with it, but that's called change.
You would have lost it. But now that you're friends with Megan now, because it's like benefiting you, because you know
I was in Megan's live tonight
but yet you're
in her box and
me.
said, everybody knows I do not agree with what she said.
I don't stop talking about her. No, actually, she was talking about me earlier in her live. She literally told her whole life that Shannon can't be trusted. Well, neither can your mods. Neither can your mods.
Thank you.
So, yeah. You were talking about me earlier in your live, so... And I only really started talking about Mallory, you know, when Mallory was talking about me.
No,
so,
you started
tit
talking...
for tat.
I'm sorry. Thank you, just now.
But anyway...
Do you want water?
I wonder if you're going to have a conversation
I have
with the
to get my dog water, so it's probably going to
go.
take me 10 to 20 minutes, just so we're clear.
Yeah, and before Shannon, Mallory was talking about Petty and talking about Sunshine and talking about Mickey. Who doesn't Mallory talk about? She talks about everyone. She talks about everyone. At the end of the day, Mallory's a shitty person. I don't want to follow her. I don't want to watch her. I don't care. That's all you do. That's all you do.
There you go. Did she deliver that toast yet? Because I just finished giving my dog water.
Oh, another thing, though. I mean, Mallory, what do your mods do? I mean, and she said the toast is gonna like a brick before your patience or whatever. But you can't even see what I'm doing. I mean, I'm walking around with you don't even know what I'm doing.
I heard you buttering that shit.
Isn't that something? I actually have a coworker that just went and took the plate to her. Isn't that something? Is that really getting to you? Is that getting to you, Mallory? Huh? Is it? Here it goes. Yup. Kiss my ass again. Kiss my ass again.
Probably.
Yep.
We blocked her earlier. She came in on some random.
Oh, God. Or something.
Oh, we don't get people.
I don't even know how
we
to
don't go real
explain,
life.
you know, Miss Thin Lips. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
I want to know why they got so offended by the thin-lipped white women comment.
It's crazy, though. You know?
Everyone got all up in arms about that.
She's going to try to get you in trouble. She ain't going to get me in trouble at work. She ain't going to get me in trouble at work. Mallory, I'll tell you something, baby girl. With all the shit that I've been through this past month and so and everything else like that.
Yeah, at this point, we're not going to give her out.
My work is very much aware of the vile and disgusting people like you that exist on the internet. And I'm a damn good worker. A matter of fact, I'm working 68 hours this week. And then next week, I'm working close to 62 hours in a week.
I worked 4 hours today.
And that's, but why are you over here?
Not 68 hours, but my God.
She wants to know why you got so offended over the thin lips comment.
No, I want to know why.
Go get some fucking lip filler if you're offended over some thin fucking lips. If you're offended by your own thin lips, go get some fucking lip filler. That's your own personal problem. I could give two shits about your thin lips.
I just wanted to know why.
Jesus Christ.
That whole side got offended, not her. I care less about her.
Turn the page, PON, get lost. You know, and here's another thing. She's got 400 people in there, and it's not because the 400 people like her. They like the drama. I've got 66 over here.
That explains it.
that's what Mallory wants to do. You know why Mallory wants to go after everybody else's jobs is because Mallory got fired from hers. And they love it. They love drama. But Mallory, you wouldn't know what hard work meant if you got off of your ass to walk to the kitchen. That would be too much work for you in a day. Because we all know that your man, Mr. Mal, brings you plates while you sit at your computer live streaming for hours. We've all seen it. But unlike you, me and my husband both work our asses off and we have real jobs. So, get fucked. And stay off my shit. And matter of fact, go ahead and post this on your fucking YouTube page. Oh God, did she just retell the story about why she got fired again? I don't give a shit. That's right, he works, but she can't even cook for him. But by God, he's got to go pop her damn fucking popcorn. Get fucked, Mallory. Hold on just a second.
I've come to learn that a lot of people have unhappy relationships and are really jealous of how Mr. Mal treats me. Like, I'm sorry that you're not secure in your relationship enough to, like, be okay with another woman having someone who cares about her, but... Right, Rika? Are we still in the kitchen? Hi, everybody. Welcome. Tap, tap, tap.
Hey, anyway.
Like, my man takes the trash out, too, without me asking, so is that something to drag you for?
If we talk about the squeaky chair, we're body shaming her now. Be the fuck for real. Be the fuck for real.
Who said that?
Hey, do you want to know something, Mallory? Do you want to know something? I just talked to the nurse, and due to the fact that I didn't get to take my other 15s and my 30-minute break, he told me just to go ahead and take an hour for my lunch. And plus, I have 2 other people on the floor, plus my nurse.
Congratulations.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Go figure. So... You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. Would you like a piece of toast? Just wondering. Just curious. Anyway, how is y'all's night going? Are y'all all having a good night?
No, we heard her talking to a patient.
Are y'all all having a good night right now? What's happening on the TikTok streets? What's happening?
I don't even know anymore, really. Why? Seriously, don't get worked up about things over me, because I'm not getting worked up. I'm fine.
You appreciate me being on? I'm glad that I'm on. I'm glad that I'm on. You know, there's just so much negativity on this app as it is. And honestly, like I said, I'm just going to roll with shit.
Sunshine Shit Tucker is Miss Sunshine.
At the end of the day, I'm going to just continue to be me. And that's all that matters. It's all that matters.
Oh, you're okay.
You know? And my go-to snack where I'm at is I love Cheetos and apple juice. Poppin'. Totally poppin'.
Okay.
But anyway.
I like fruit.
Anyway, I gotta turn on my radio just in case if we have like an emergency or something.
But I thought you were on break.
Run out of the break room and help out if I have to. So, I tell you what's really good. If you take peanut butter and you put in some syrup in it, and then you smear it around and you put it on a graham cracker, that shit's good. That shit's amazing. Y'all should try that for a snack. Probably one of the worst snacks here is probably Lorna Doones. Those dry cookies, those Lorna Doones.
Yeah.
over here to this dip machine anyway. Stated, I am on. That's down in community. Hey now.
He's at the gym.
Hey, question.
It's a recording from
I got a question.
Friday.
Put a question mark if you can hear me. Right now, I see you. Put a question mark.
Well, it's petty. I would think that would clear things up, but after tonight,
Hey,
some people might still wonder.
Just want to know, did I ask for people's receipts on who donated? I mean, I asked for Mallory. I mean, I didn't ask for it. I said she should show her receipt just like everybody else. Asked for her to show her receipt. Just want to make sure we put the corrections in there as people are trying to tell lies. Okay.
This man is exhausted.
Trying to make sure. Sorry, I had to do this to you. Just asking. Gotta do that. But so we clear, I didn't ask for nobody's receipts. I don't really care. I don't really care, you know, who and where y'all donated to. I'm just a hunchback of Notre Dame. But I think the person who has... Let me ask this. Does anyone have a clip? Because it's been said, allegedly, that a gentleman, he left. It has been said, allegedly, that Mallory got on live and said she was going to donate her gifts to said cause. Did anyone hear that?
Are we talking about Deb with the raccoon?
You didn't hear her say that. Before I ask for anything, I just want to know.
I said it about Deb, yeah, when she had that raccoon.
Okay.
Wait,
So
Evie? No, I didn't do that with
y'all
Evie.
heard that, does anyone have a clip of her saying that? Because she is saying that she never asked. She's known that she's never said she was going to donate anything, is what she said. So I was just wondering if you all had a clip.
Regardless of the fact I did donate,
matter.
so there's that.
Really, it matters and doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because even when I produced the clip, if you have it, they don't care. And
No,
they
I think
still
he's
gonna be mad
talking
at you.
about Evie's journey.
But it does matter for us to hear the clip so that way we all on the same page that she flip-flopping. Yeah, I gotta read the comments. That's what it's about. He ain't there no more. He went to another room. He went to another room, KK. He went to a whole different room. It's a big gym. All right? So.
I didn't say I was donating the birthday stuff until after I was like out of that and took my PayPal off.
Okay, but do you have the clip, Ashley, of her saying?
Because I don't like bragging about donations, and I didn't want anyone to feel pressured. I mean, did he donate the $100+ he made trashing Evie's family?
Ain't nothing up. I'm just trying to get some corrections in here. Since somebody, sorry, I'm just trying to. You heard it. You don't have the clip.
Nobody ever has the clip. They always just heard it from me. Yet there's all these accounts that post like every fucking live I ever host.
If you can, for me, if you could find the clip, if you know somebody who may have the clip and you just want to pass it over here to this platform, so we can, not for her followers, but for the creator. That's a woman running behind me. Not for her followers, But I'm always working out. I get fresh air every day. Once again, I gotta repeat this, not for her followers, but for us. If you have the clip so we can listen to.
Well, none of
So
my
that
followers
way we
are
all
over
on
there,
the
so that's
same
kind of
page.
obvious.
And we all can
He
be
made
like,
sure to block everybody.
She talking out the left side of her mouth. That she said she'll never donated anything, even though she got all those gifts. The clip is her saying she would donate the gifts to the cause. And also, if you can get the other clips of her saying she would donate to the animal rescue, that she would donate,
which I
for
did
those
donate
other
to.
2 things I forgot about. I forgot what they were, those causes. If you have those, as she has repeatedly not done what she said she was going to do, this is more than 3 strikes. I need all the clips of her saying she would donate her gifts to said causes. You understand?
Do you ever get Miss Sunshine's receipts that she said she donated the money after she made fake cash apps and took money?
Hey, Pastor.
People were sending to
If
scammers.
anybody knows what day that live was, I can go back. I have all of her lives starting back from September 21st.
Oh.
So I've got all of them, but if anyone can give me a day or around the day, I can go and rewatch them. Oh, don't drop us now.
I think that's TikTok FBI.
Anybody got the date?
If anybody has a date, please message me. Let me know more around what day it could have been. But if not, I mean, I don't have anything to do this weekend. I guess I could just rewatch them.
It's gonna be about two weeks or 1.5 weeks ago.
I think it's TikTok FBI because
Okay,
the profile
I'll go back
picture.
and I'll put them in
That's
2 times speed and listen to see what I hear.
It always blurs them out
Even
now.
they say it's 2 weeks ago. It's around that time because I said what I said about everybody's hands in the pot.
Right.
This is the only reason we fell out is because she got mad at me. And God, there's half of me that really believes somebody knew, she really all about that kind of stuff and used it against her. That's
Right,
why
everyone's saying around the 10th to the 14th. So I'm going to get down and I'm going to go listen to see what I can find. She'll be on all day, so it might take me a day or 2 to find it, but I definitely have it somewhere.
Okay, thank you a lot, FBI. If you have that clip and any of the other, I'm going to donate my gifts clips.
Yep, I got you. I'll go re-listen right now.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry for dropping y'all. If you have any of them, you will appreciate it. If you have them, we'll appreciate it. Just it's 2 things I can't stand. It's 3.
I
can't stand a flip-flopper or a person that don't stand 10 toes down. That's 4 things. I added another one to there.
Why are we
also
adding
can't
things?
stand somebody that said they doing something for you and then they turn around and start doing something else, or they start raising money. And I also can't stand a liar. Somebody said they was going to do something.
I thought he said on that one line, he said if there's one thing he
up,
can't stand, it's a damn hustler.
Not doing it. Not just one time. I understand one time. That makes sense. But more than 3 times, a person, then lastly, I can't stand a person that can't keep their word. And you only give me one time with that. When you say you're going to come pick me up and then, you don't keep the time.
They did mention that
party, but if I gotta be
allegedly
you say
he may have slept with a mod.
Didn't try to ask you again.
Nobody seems to know who, though. It's been popping up in my chat for the last week. on fake accounts.
It just do something to the. And then the other thing right now I can't stand.
A damn hustler?
I can't stand somebody trying to defend themselves, trying to use my name. But today, I done heard my name like
it bugs the shit
5 to 10 times within like 5 to 8 minutes. Like using me to try to scapegoat what everybody else know about them. You know? Like they just not talking like about the deeds they talking about, and then they just sprinkle somebody else's name in there. It's just, yeah, I can't stand that. Like talk about yourself, because that was about you.
What?
I get involved in.
What were you even talking about Friday?
You collecting gifts and spending $5 on a bracelet. I'm looking for the clip.
I didn't buy her a bracelet. I spent like 40 something, I think. Number one, just like if we want to get technical. Number two, it was a necklace. Number three, I didn't get the necklace. I had it sent to her as a gift because the mom deserves something too. After you shit on them and made over $100 shitting on them.
Her saying that she would donate her gifts or donate to said cause.
It drives him nuts that he doesn't know how much I gave.
Bougie don't have a husband. So I
Why
get it.
is he so
She looking for
fixated
her
on
next round. She looking for her next round. She looking for her next.
Significant others?
Sorry, I be cracking you up. I mean, I'm just saying it was $5. I don't know how much the bracelet was, but I know it didn't come from Jared. I know the bracelet didn't come from Kay's. I know it wasn't Nika Marcus.
Okay, listen though. This is low-key him telling on himself. I'm not the one that went into a Macy's and walked out with a $3,800 bracelet.
Jeez. I know it wasn't $3,000. Might as well shoot shots at myself. Go ahead, at myself. I do it to myself. You ain't gotta do it.
This one was the October.
I just know it wasn't over 100.
Because it was the last one Fizz had.
You know?
And I didn't want to like ask for a ring size. I wanted to surprise her with something. So I sent her the necklace.
But I'm just saying, it was $65.99. But that's plated though. See, you know you can't wear plated jewelry. If your man got you plated jewelry, even any man in here got some plated jewelry, and then y'all know y'all be calling out them Timu diamonds. These made and shop diamonds. Y'all be talking about them if your man came with an engagement ring for Timu for $65.99. That was one of them handcrafted diamonds they made in a lab. Come on, yo.
$3.99, and I would be elated if this did not turn my finger green. From the Goodwill. $3.99 at the Goodwill. Literally, I would wear this as my engagement ring every fucking day. If it did not turn my finger green. I don't give a shit. It don't have to cost a lot of money. That's fucking beautiful.
Nothing to do with how you make your stuff. My apologies. My apologies. Was not you need to make your money. Once again, this is a capitalist society. You just out here trying to make your money. Sorry.
Price doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
I would kill to have a sapphire one. That'd be pretty. Doesn't even have to be real. Just something like pretty like that.
Anyway, you expect, and it's not every one of you, male or female, that expect, but about 75% of you, when getting jewelry, expect high quality when it comes to wearing it.
Mr. Mel doesn't buy me any jewelry because I forget to wear it all the time.
Once a week.
Just so we're clear.
Can be a personal trainer.
I buy my own jewelry when I buy it.
You know you do expect some. When you get something that is of quality, you wear it. When it's something that does something to your skin, you do not throw it away. You put it in your little box of trinkets.
What?
I know it gotta be real from a man. I know that. I know that.
I gotta move on from that. Like, does anyone else come up with him? Oh, there we go.
So yeah, I just wanted to. I ain't talk about nobody. What nobody said. Anyway, let's move on. Welcome to 777 News. It's your host, Gary. Hold up. Before we move on. Please don't say their name.
I need to make a PSA before you start the news. So I do hear, and I'm getting messages left and right. I have heard that supposedly Polly has passed away. Polly Paranormal. And I'm not saying this to be mean. Please don't think I am or insensitive. Until I see an obituary, I do not believe it. And there's a reason why, and it's because supposedly her son logged into her phone, logged into her accounts, and messaged a certain someone to let them know that his mother was in the hospital, and who was messaged was 13, that who supposedly 13, they messaged 13, said that if something happened to his mother, they were coming after all of us and going to make all of us pay. So again, I don't know if it's true or not, but until I see an obituary, then I'm not believing anything. Yes, Paranormal Polly from Scam Slam. So yeah, and until I see an obituary, and I'm not saying that to be mean.
Did they say they needed an obituary for sweet, sassy Southern lady? Sassy, sweet, Southern sassy, sweet? I can't remember. I never really interacted with her.
I'm not. Until I see an obituary, I do not believe it.
Well, let's just offer the family prayers.
Yeah. All right. That's all I need to say that way, because everybody's messaging me left and right.
I don't think anyone talked one-on-one with the husband. I think it was just a message on here. So I'm just saying, did they get an obituary for her?
So I just wanted to put that out there.
Or, like, are we just going to start questioning only people we don't like?
Mm-hmm. I think that's the best I could do. Right? Is there more? Is there anything else I would need to add? Is there? Okay. Just, don't want anything, Just saying. Just making sure. I think that's the best. No.
Hey, Petty, I just want you to know I sent you a video on Insta that you might find interesting. I just messaged it to you.
Who dis?
And I sent you context.
Well, who though? Before I look. Like, initial.
Oh, L.
Checking. Hold it down. 3, 2, 1. Trigger warning.
Good morning, TikTok.
I'm mute.
Hi.
Hey now.
Okay, so when this all started, he was looking for a wife originally, and he doxes himself, and
There, she's like this cute first time.
Didn't I call it shit? What? Didn't I call it shit?
Well,
sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to come on and say thank you to all the prayers for my granddaughter. She is home. We will know in 2 days for the 18th.
See, full circle. You know, it's a happy birthday. You're right, Fry. Happy birthday to Lyrica. You know what? That's the perfect way to end this. That's the perfect way to be done. Time.
Damn, he put all his lives for like the last week up.
Support in
Didn't.
community. I am truly sorry. Her, and then like you was mad about it. Like you were saying that you didn't believe that she could maybe not be theirs or something, you know. And they showed, huh?
You got a receipt?
I don't have a receipt.
Okay, please make sure you have a receipt. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick.
Betty? Stop motherfucking playing with my goddamn feelings.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Well, how are you?
I'm all right. I don't know. I just came into your live, like a couple minutes ago, but, from what I seen, like they showed her and then like you was mad about it. Like you were saying that you didn't believe that she could maybe not be theirs or something, you know.
Baby Evie.
And they showed, huh?
You got a receipt?
I don't have a receipt.
Oh, you can please make sure you have a receipt if you said I said something or if I changed my face.
I'll all right, I'm gonna get down and then I'm gonna look and I'll come back up. All right.
Are you new, Lena?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Are you new here?
I am, yeah.
Oh, girl.
I am new, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, more than welcome to come back up with a receipt. Just make sure you have my face in there with whoever's saying whatever.
Yeah, that way you can get taken down for copyright.
I'll put you in a big box with whoever.
All right. All right, have a good night.
Oh, you're not coming back?
No, if I'm gonna go look, but yeah, I'm gonna go look right now. Yeah.
That voice sounds familiar.
Does that mean you coming back or not?
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Okay, no, good night.
I keep getting muted and unmuted. And like I made that comment and then I got muted, so I was trying to explain myself in the comments. That's why I jumped up here.
Oh yeah, it's definitely better to jump in the box and just make sure you have your receipt ready to go.
Okay, all right, I'll come back.
Yep.
Night. Patty, I need you to put that back up, please.
I actually called Meg.
Doesn't even need to be spoke on. I understand. So yes, Blue, you might have.
It's like her best friend.
She pretended to be a transgender.
Exactly.
Don't make me go over there, Megan, and cuss you clean the fuck out.
Well, she's over in Andy's live right now.
Oh my God.
They really aren't as hard as they think they sound.
But yeah, that's my personal opinion because I did voice comparison on the videos. It's also somebody raised their hand up there. I'm not gonna speak for him or anything, but there's a lot of fucking shit going on. I know that certain people held lives and got lots of gifts in this baby's name that did not donate that to any of the foundations.
Can I, real quick, I just wanted to comment on her being a part of the community, Blue. You know how she runs her platform. If that were really true and you really outed her, like she claimed, like, oh, I had to be outed to prove a point, she would have been live about it for days talking about how you made her do that. That's
one of the reasons why the other person came up and said something about it is because her son is part of the community and she's ashamed to even be associated with Megan after what Megan said about that.
Well, I wanted to say something to counteract what Katie said was, I felt really fucking horrible how Megan was crying and that I would never want to make someone in the community feel that way. But I also... Those are fake tears, Lou. I know, but...
Yeah, I'm super fake. My baby could fake cry better than that. Come on.
That just makes me 10 times more angry.
Desperate people do desperate shit. But, again... like Petty said in the beginning, man, like there was too many people involved, and then once Mallory got involved, all hell broke loose with it. Once M got involved, once M got involved, the other M,
hell no, I don't.
With the headband got involved, all hell broke loose.
I love.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this with my whole chest, okay? And I'm even gonna try to pretend like y'all don't know who the fuck I am.
Shannon.
I'm gonna say it. You goddamn right it is. Hello, how are y'all?
Are you calling her out right now?
No, you the fuck I am. Because let me tell you something. My daughter is part of the LGBTQ community. My daughter came out at the age of 15.
No.
And let me tell you something. You're going to sit here and you want to sit here and make the remarks that...
Hold on 1 second, though. I'm not going to do it. Never mind.
You said about that them, I'm fired up. I'm sorry, I'm fired up.
She said them to me, Shannon.
Yep, I know she did, Blue. The thing is she not only attacked you, she attacked the whole LGBTQ community, the ones that support that community, and at the end of the day,
she made a fucking mockery out of it.
No, she did. She made a mockery out of it. Instead of making an apology video, instead of having 100% accountability and saying what she said was fucked up, what she did is she deflected. She came into your live. She pretended like she's been a lesbian since 2003. Everybody knows it's Billy Joe in that video. Billy Joe is not her girlfriend. Billy Joe is her friend. And I'm going to tell you right now, as far as that Disney trip goes, I am happy that Evie is on that journey with that family. But what people really need to understand, is that organization was a fundraiser organization. And at the end of the day, that family, the money that was donated had to be given to them for the cash for the expenses that is not covered. And that trip is not being covered. And Firecracker is having to come out of her own motherfucking pocket and cover this trip because she's trying to do something out of the kindness of her heart.
Exactly.
And
I got all the receipts for it too, so people can't even come back at Firecracker and say she didn't do it because I've seen the receipts.
Tell you what right now, and as far as Mallory talking about how Mallory doesn't need to show receipts, I don't need to show receipts that donated. Why would you not want to show receipts? You want to clear your name? Show the receipts. You want to sit there and talk on a terminally ill baby, and you want to have all your motherfucking followers donate to that shit, which they did, by the way. They did donate, but you want to tell me you don't want to show motherfucking proof, but you want to sit there and exploit this child, this terminally ill child, not because you gave a fuck, not because you gave a shit about that baby, because that baby deserves the best in life, because that baby is going through it and that mother is going through it. But at the end of the day, you didn't use that platform because you gave a fuck about Evie. You used that platform because it gave you clout, it gave you views, and it gave you attention. And now all of a sudden you want to deflect on your motherfucking behavior. You want to sit here and you want to act like the victim, and you want to say petty this, petty that. You want to talk about accountability. Take accountability for your own bullshit.
Oh, while they're saying that Petty's calling this child the MFer, they're stealing from this child.
Can I get a
no, and I'm going to say, not they're exploiting this baby. They're exploiting this baby. And everybody, and I will say this, like I said, as far as Firecracker goes, Firecracker has a big heart. I've only known Firecracker for a short while. But what I will say about Firecracker is Firecracker literally saw that this child was on Megan's platform, and she thought to herself, how could I help this child? How could I help this family out and give them a special memory? And so she, out of the kindness of her heart, but what Firecracker didn't get to do, she noticed that Megan had a bigger platform.
If you donate, go to the base camp. It's in my bio. you go to the donate button, but make sure before you donate, you click the link at the top, because it's going to pop you, or an image at the top. It's a little logo. It's going to give you a drop-down list so that you can choose Evie's journey, so they know the funds are dedicated to that.
But did Megan ever once tell everybody that Firecracker was the one that set this in motion? That Firecracker was the one that was responsible for setting this shit up? No. And everybody wants to know, Miss Megan was actually going to get to go on this trip. And it wasn't because it was for her to have a good time. It was to help out the family for Evie if they needed to watch Evie or do whatever. But then it all kind of blew up. And at the end of the day, when she went on her rant, and Firecracker had tagged all these Disney Plus people.
Shannon. She doubled down.
I know, and like I said, I have blocked Megan off of my platform. I'm not going to support Mallory off of this platform, because at the end of the day, these people they want to sit here and they want to talk about Evie this and Evie that. Quit talking about a baby that you care so much about that you can't even donate $5 to. Be the fuck.
I gave over 100, just so we're clear.
For real.
Can we talk about how Megan doesn't support
from all the damn dog hair?
Megan doesn't support bullying, but yet what did she do to me and the whole community? She bullied us.
That's my whole stance on everything, because everything that I have been through in these past few weeks and everything that I've been dealing with, you want to sit there and tell about you're anti-bullying and you're against bullying and you're against that, but then you want to sit there on your platform. I understand. So yes, Blue, you might have said something that upset her, but that gave her no right to come at you to talk about the whole them-they situation, because we all know that's a sensitive subject. And when it comes to somebody's sexuality or who they are or who they
That's funny, because Shannon agreed with Megan originally. I've seen the text messages.
Want to call themselves or their pronouns, it doesn't even need to be spoke on. And it's hard enough if you're a part of the LGBTQ community to speak on it, but now all of a sudden you want to act like you're a part of the LGBTQ community?
Shannon, I also want to add before Monster talks, there was also a comment made when I was going back and forth with her supposed girlfriend that I am not true to myself and that I need to fully transition.
Like I said, Blue, at the end of the day, Megan is a fucking liar. She's not a lesbian. She's not gay. Billy Joe is not her girlfriend. She's only doing this to deflect. She knows that he is on her because she knows how protective people are of the LGBTQ community. I am as well, because my daughter is a part of it. I don't care what you identify as. But the fact that Megan turns around and makes a video and says that her pronouns are now bitch, and she wants to make a joke about it. Yeah, it's on her page.
Yeah, I don't brag about donations typically, like ever at all. I don't even donate with my full name usually.
No, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, she made a video saying, apparently I'm a racist, apparently I'm a bigot, apparently I'm a homophobic. So now my pronouns are bitch.
Can we let Monster speak really quick? Because I got front row receipts to this right now.
I only have a few minutes. I'm so sorry. I had a death in the family. I came up here to say that, Megan, what I said in my video towards you still stands. You have my attention. That's not ever a good thing. You can ask anybody in these boxes. You are absolute trash. I'm coming for you, and I'm going to make sure that this app is safer for the LGBTQIA community on this app when you are gone. You are trash. I gave you a chance to have a conversation with me on my platform, and instead of making a video and taking accountability, you made a duet with me in it and called me silly.
No, this isn't about me.
I get it. I'm a silly girl, right? But you bitch,
Monsters
are trash, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows it. And I just want to say this too. I'm so glad that baby got to go to Disney. I'm just going to say that. That makes my heart warm for that baby, okay? This life is hard. This life is precious. And I want everyone in this chat to know that you're valued, that you're loved, that you're important. When you're a part of a community that is shamed, where people feel like they want to, unalive themselves because of who they are, and then you have trash like Megan attacking that entire group of people, you bitch. Fuck you, Megan. I'm coming for you, bitch. Thank you. I have to hop down.
My condolences.
And must I add to this? Now, isn't Mallory, isn't she a huge supporter against the LGBTQ community?
She said that she's not going to. Sorry, fuck. We said Mallory. Fuck. Sorry. That individual said that she is not going to speak up against it because
why? Because it's not going to benefit her because she's in cahoots with Megan now. Because she don't want to call out.
Well,
Megan
so the
because-
M with the headband said she was not going to show receipts, but then put up a receipt, and I have a screenshot of it, and we are actually going to fact check it in the morning with Basecamp to see if it's an actual legit receipt. Because according to the other receipts, what headband M put up was a falsified receipt.
No, it wasn't. It was Fizz's receipt, and I made that clear from the beginning. She donated almost $500, I believe. I'm not showing you my receipts because I went straight to the source. I didn't give to Basecamp. I gave to the family themselves behind the scenes so that they would have money when they were there.
And like I said, Mallory wants to sit here and she wants to say, oh, now she don't want to speak on it because she's in cahoots with Megan, because she doesn't want to beef, because she's made amends with so many people because you're BFFs. Fuck you. You are all.
But you had no problem.
Y'all are friends.
Both the ends made lots of money off this baby and doing lives. People get.
I don't know. I see. That's the one thing that I have an issue with, because when I was in donor relations, and did fundraising, I would never give anyone's information out. First, last names, anything to show who donated. I can't believe somebody would do that. But also, I contributed. So, fuck them.
Them thinking that money was going to get donated, throwing large gifts, and instead of them gifting whatever.
I did not get large gifts. I think I made the most recently when I talked about Petty's church sermon.
They made during those lives, they kept that shit and they ran with it.
You sure right they did.
M had no problem.
It's not just those two. There's a couple others too that I'm not going to name on here. There's a few others that did, and I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to. I'm just letting them know there's a few others, Mr. Petty.
M had no problem to play that video about Megan multiple fucking times all throughout this motherfucking app. But when it comes to the LGBT community, when you have LGBT supporters in your chat and you say that you defend the LGBT community.
The receipt was Fizz's. I made that clear. That was not my receipt. That was Fizz's receipt, of which I did contribute towards because I purchased things and had it sent to Melissa. I'm not going to flash my receipts, but I wanted to make sure Fizz was clear so that they can't sit there and drag her.
And you don't fucking speak up about it when you have the fucking platform.
Ooh, that's what they're mad about. They're mad they're not getting the attention. Because I've 100% spoken up about inclusivity in the LGBTQIA plus community and advocated. The issue is that Blue didn't get their way, and it hurts their feelings.
Amen. And like I said, I have sat back and I have just been watching all of this and just kind of been watching it all play out in the background and watching how people are acting.
And agreeing with Megan and saying that Blue's just a drama person, basically, and disrespecting the pronouns and using he and not they, them.
And people picking sides and people picking that.
Megan showed the text messages. Shannon said it was a whole joke and stood with her until the popular decision was to go the other way. Also, I just want to make it clear, I don't know what Shannon thought she was doing tonight by trying to make someone feel paranoid about someone they have in their space. When the watcher sent a message to Shannon, they sent us a screenshot and told us what they said. And they did not say what Shannon was saying they said. I think it's absolutely disrespectful that she wants to sit there and say that with no receipts at all. Not to mention, she seems to have moved on from what she was in the chat saying. So, I'm gonna go to bed. But I hope everyone has a good night, and I will see you tomorrow, I'm sure. Kind of, I don't know. I worked my butt off today to get a bunch of stuff done, so usually when Mr. Mal's off, I try to take the day off with him, but I'll see you guys later. Bye!